On a quiet hill overlooking Beoley, near Redditch, stands a church that has watched over the dead for nearly 1,000 years. A place of prayer and whispers, of saints and shadows. St. Leonard's Church is one of the oldest buildings in the region. Its foundations stretch back to the Norman era, with records dating to the 12th century. For generations, villagers came here to marry, to mourn, and to bury their dead in the surrounding graveyard. But like many ancient churches, beneath the hymns and stone arches lies something far older and far darker. In the mid-14th century, death came to Beoley, not with a sword, but with a bite. The plague swept through the village like a black tide, leaving silence where life once lingered. The dead were brought to St. Leonard's by the cartload, too many for the small graveyard to hold. Some were buried in mass graves. There is rumour that the modern main road nearby had to be built in a curve because of the plague pits. Others were sealed in the crypt below, their names forgotten, their stories buried with them. Locals say the air around the church still carries something heavy, as if the earth itself remembers the weight of the dying. Beneath the church runs a crypt, cold, narrow, built when the plague swept through the land. Locals claim the crypt was used not just to inter the dead, but to seal away those who died strangely. Those were said to rise again. Some parishioners even whisper that on quiet nights you can still hear scratching from below. There are rumours of Shakespeare's skull said to be lying in the crypt, stolen by grave robbers or trophy hunters for revenge, or so the legend goes. For centuries, visitors have reported glimpsing figures in the graveyard, pale, silent shapes, standing between the headstones. Sometimes they move in groups, their forms blurred like smoke caught in moonlight. Witnesses say they don't walk, they drift, and when the wind is still and low murmuring fills the air, too quiet to make out words, yet unmistakably human. Some believe these are the souls of plague victims, bound to the earth they were buried in too quickly. Others think they are echoes, fragments of time looping endlessly through the night. Beneath the village, old stories speak of hidden tunnels linking the church to the manor houses in the area. Some believe they were used by monks, others by those who practiced forbidden rites under the cover of darkness. Whispers of black candles, chants in the crypt, and figures cloaked in shadow. Whether true or not, the tunnels have never been fully mapped. Some entrances say they are bricked up long ago. Just beyond the churchyard, cutting through the trees, runs an ancient Roman road. 2,000 years old, straight as a blade. Long after the empire fell, travellers whispered about strange shapes on this stretch after dark. Cloaked figures, seen walking the road in silence, footsteps with no visible source, a single torchlight flaring and vanishing into the mist. Some say these are Roman soldiers trapped between worlds, still marching their forgotten patrol. Others believe the road became a path for other things drawn to the dead buried nearby. For generations, St. Leonard's has had its shepherds, but some say one of them never left. Villagers whisper of a vicar long dead who still returns to the pulpit, a man devoted to his faith so fiercely that even death could not loosen his grip on the church he loved. Witnesses claim to have seen a lone figure at night through the church windows, head bowed, robe still black, lips moving in silent prayer, and on rare nights the sound of a service echoes through the nave, even when the building is empty. One of the strangest tales is that of the midnight bell. For decades, villagers swore the church bell would toll once, at exactly midnight, even when no one was in the tower. Some believed it was a death omen, warning of a passing to come. Others thought it was a signal to something beneath. The bell itself was inspected many times. Nothing unusual was ever found, but the tolling continued. St. Leonard stands silent most nights now. The graveyard is still, the crypt locked. The bell rarely rings, but some who walk past at midnight swear they see pale shapes among the stones, unmoving, whispering, waiting. Perhaps it's only the wind, or perhaps some places never forget the darkness buried beneath them. I must leave now. I've been told by a villager there is a gathering of mysterious figures dabbling in the occult, performing a ritual within Wire Hill Forest. I must make haste at once. Hopefully I meet no spirits leaving St. Leonard's. Wish me luck, viewers. I will see you on the next Tales of Haunted Mercia. Goodbye for now.